Learn English conversation quickly. Asking about occupation. Conversation 1. Hey, I don't think I know what you do for a living. What's your occupation?
I work as a financial analyst at a multinational investment firm.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more about what being a financial analyst entails?
Sure. As a financial analyst, I analyze financial data and market trends to help make investment decisions. I evaluate companies' financial statements, assess risk factors, and provide recommendations to clients regarding their investment portfolios.
That sounds quite complex and analytical. What made you pursue a career in finance?
I've always been fascinated by the world of finance and investing. I enjoy working with numbers and analyzing data, so a career in finance seemed like a natural fit for me. Plus, I find the constantly changing market dynamics and the opportunity to make informed investment decisions quite exciting.
That's great to hear. It's important to find a career that aligns with your interests and strengths. Are there any specific sectors or industries that you specialize in as a financial analyst?
While I have experience analyzing companies across various sectors, I have developed expertise in the technology and healthcare industries. These sectors have shown significant growth potential and often present unique investment opportunities and challenges.
That's intriguing. I can imagine that staying up to date with industry trends and developments is crucial in your line of work. How do you keep yourself informed?
Absolutely, staying current is vital. I regularly read financial news, industry reports, and research articles to stay informed about the latest trends, regulatory changes, and market dynamics. I also attend conferences and participate in professional development programs to expand my knowledge and network with other professionals in the field.
That sounds like a proactive approach. It's essential to continually learn and adapt in a dynamic field like finance. Thanks for sharing your occupation and insights with me.
You're welcome. It was nice discussing it with you. If you have any more questions about financial analysis or anything related to finance, feel free to ask.
Conversation 2. Hey, I don't think I've ever asked you this before, but what do you do for a living?
Oh, I work as a software engineer. I develop and maintain computer programs and software applications.
That's awesome. I've always been curious about coding. What kind of projects do you usually work on?
I primarily work on web development projects. I build websites, design user interface, and ensure smooth functionality. It's a challenging but fulfilling job.
That sounds interesting. Do you work independently or as part of a team?
I'm part of a team. Collaboration is essential in software engineering, as we often work on complex projects that require different areas of expertise. Working together allows us to tackle challenges more effectively.
I see. How did you get into software engineering?
I've always been fascinated by technology, so I pursued a degree in computer science. After that, I gained practical experience through internships and personal projects. It's a field that constantly evolves, so learning and adapting are ongoing processes.
That's impressive. It's great that you found a career that aligns with your interests. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. I'm always happy to talk about my work. What about you? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a graphic designer. I specialize in creating visual concepts, designing layouts, and using various software tools to bring ideas to life. I work on projects like branding, logo design, and creating visuals for marketing materials.
That's fantastic. Graphic design plays such a crucial role in conveying messages and capturing attention. What inspired you to pursue this career?
I've always had a passion for art and design. I love how visuals can communicate emotions and tell stories. I studied graphic design in college and then started working for a design agency to gain practical experience. It's a constantly evolving field, and I enjoy the creative challenges it presents.
It sounds like a fulfilling profession. Do you work with a team or as a freelancer?
Currently, I work as part of a creative team in a design agency. Collaboration is crucial in the design process, as we brainstorm ideas, give and receive feedback, and work together to create visually appealing and effective designs. It's great to have a supportive team to bounce ideas off of.
That's wonderful. Designing must be even more enjoyable when you can collaborate with others who share your passion. Thanks for sharing your occupation with me.
You're welcome. I always find it interesting to learn about different careers and how they shape people's lives.
Conversation 3. I'm curious, what line of work are you in? What's your occupation?
I work as a nurse at a local hospital. I specialize in emergency care and critical care nursing.
Oh, that's impressive. What motivated you to become a nurse?
Well, I've always had a passion for helping people and making a positive impact on their lives. Nursing seemed like the perfect profession to fulfill that passion. I was drawn to the fast-paced and challenging nature of emergency and critical care, where I can provide immediate care to patients during their most vulnerable moments.
That's truly admirable. Nursing is such a vital and demanding profession. What do you find most rewarding about being a nurse?
There are many aspects that I find rewarding, but one of the most fulfilling parts of being a nurse is knowing that I've made a difference in someone's life. Whether it's helping someone recover from an illness, comforting a distressed patient, or being there for their families during difficult times, being able to provide care and support when it's needed the most is incredibly rewarding.
I can imagine the impact you must have on patients and their families. Is there any particular experience or patient interaction that has stayed with you?
Absolutely, there have been several moments that have stayed with me. One that comes to mind is when I helped deliver a baby in the emergency room. It was an intense and joyous moment, and being able to be a part of bringing a new life into the world was an incredibly powerful experience.
Wow, that must have been an unforgettable moment. It's amazing to think about the range of experiences you encounter as a nurse. How do you handle the emotional aspects of the job?
Emotionally supporting patients and their families can be challenging, but it's an essential part of the job. It's important to find a balance between empathy and maintaining professional boundaries. Taking care of myself, seeking support from colleagues, and practicing self-care outside of work also help me manage the emotional demands of the job.
That's really important. Self-care is crucial, especially in a profession that requires such emotional resilience. Thank you for sharing your occupation and insights with me.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure discussing it with you.